Damn, da kam ja ein ganzer Titan raus, ey. Dylan, bitte hilf mir. Ich bin schwach und glaube mir, fehlt die Kraft, um weiterzumachen. Verdammt. Ich finde es krass, dass das Schwarz an ihrem Arm auch richtig am Pulsieren ist. Habe ich gerade eben in der Cutscene gesehen. Dylan.
There it is. You're imagining things. It's Dylan. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was he tricked you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Dylan. Wo bist du? Oh no.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands up in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Öde und einsam, sagte sie, aber bis jetzt fand ich hier gar nichts öde. Hier wurden mich 100-mal attackiert. Ob das so öde ist? Dort oben ist ein Licht. Doch wir gehen in die Dunkelheit.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Oh, heiliges Ozeanwasser. Reinige mich von meinen Sünden und gib mir die Kraft, meine Gegner zu zerschmettern. Die Kraft des Ozeans mit uns.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Where is he? He's there.
Lillian.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Nicht mal vor der eigenen Familie ist man sicher in solchen Zeiten. Okay, das Licht ist ja ein bisschen buggy. Ich weiß, dass da oben eine Tür ist. Guck mich nur erstmal hier unten um. Kann es sein, dass es hier zum blau leuchtenden Mann geht? Ja, da vorne kommt der Baum näher. Also schauen wir erstmal hier oben nach. Vielleicht ist ja noch was Geheimes dort. Weil hier habe ich eine Leiter gesehen. Hier benutzen wir sofort. Ah.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Die Wölfin leckte ihn ab. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass sie ihn getötet hat. Aber vielleicht vertue ich mich auch. Keine Zeichen. Ich frage mich, ob es halt noch andere Menschen hier auf dieser Welt gibt. Weil es scheint ja mal was gegeben zu haben. Den Boten, Piraten. Wikinger-Schriften nach und sonstigem hier. Beziehungsweise den keltischen Schriften nach. Müsste auch keltisch sein, oder? Ich meine keltisch. Runenschrift. So. Dann müssen wir doch erst zu dem blauen leuchtenden Keckweh. Und dann kommen wir hier voran. Ich finde diese Zwischenstories finde ich echt gut. Auch gut eingebracht. Schön erzählt. Immer cool zu erfahren hier so ein bisschen nebenbei. Über irgendwelche alten Götter, Geschichten, Könige, Krieger. will nur gucken, dass ich auch relativ viel davon mitnehme. Ich glaube, hier ist noch was, oder? Ja.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Ich sagte doch, die Wölfin leckt den Honig aus seinem Gesicht. Da vorne das Ding haben wir durchsucht, ne? Jetzt muss ich ein bisschen Ausschau halten nach so Plankengedöns, weil da ist die Geschichte erzählt. Ich weiß halt nur nicht, ob uns die Geschichten auf Gegner vorbereiten, auf neue. Weil vielleicht müssen wir gegen die Schwester kämpfen dann später oder gegen Sigmund selber. Oder Sigmund.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Ja, ist noch ein Teil Geschichte, ein Stück.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Alter, das ist aber eine weirde Schwester.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Das ist wunderschön hier.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Vielleicht kämpfen wir ja gar nicht in der richtigen Welt, sondern einfach nur in der Illusion, die uns unser Auge vorspielt. Wir sehen die Welt kalt und tot. Kaputt, voll mit Monstern und Göttern. Doch er sieht die Welt so. Wie eine Art Therapie. Und der Freund Ilion, ich habe den Namen vergessen, versucht uns in seine gute Welt zu ziehen, aus unserer trüben, kaputten.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Oder vielleicht in meiner Theorie.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here.
Vielleicht ist es nicht gegen unsere Rasse, die wir kämpfen. Vielleicht kämpfen wir gegen die Götter der Nordmänner.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he
Also er sagte ja, wir haben uns den genommen.
tree?
Ich gehe sofort zum Tree, da vorne ist aber noch ein was anderes. Nämlich gar nichts. Oh, okay, mein Spiel so komisch.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.